this video guitar lesson, I wanted to answer a common question I get from a lot of guitar students, and that is how to stretch your fingers across the frets. I usually get this question when someone's learning a power chord and they have trouble getting this ring finger to come over here and their pinky here, and also when you do something like this type of chord where you stretch your pinky out there. In other words, how am I able to do this even though I don't have big hands? And the answer is that I was not able to do this until I started stretching my fingers. And now I have a very good reach, so I can stretch my fingers out pretty well. So what I started doing many years ago is I actually got the idea from Jean-Claude Van Damme, who was famous for, in his movies, doing a split. And I realized that the reason he was able to do that is he just kept stretching. And so I figured I could do the same thing with my fingers. So I would just take my other hand and stretch my fingers out like this and do that every day, and eventually my stretch or my reach increased. And I've been showing this to my guitar students, and one of my students actually came up with a great idea, which is using your knee instead of using your other hand, which I think works better, and actually use your knee to do the stretch. So just like this. And I'm trying to make it difficult. I'm not trying to make it easy. I want to actually feel the stretch here in my hand, and I'm going to hold that for about 15 to 20 seconds every day. And of course there should be no pain. I just want to feel a stretch. And then I'm going to do that with each of my fingers like this. Just move each one until it has a nice stretch. Again, 15 to 20 seconds each. And that will definitely help a lot, but definitely the best thing to do is to play the guitar, practice the guitar. And so here's some exercises you can do. Of course, the frets are wider here, so it's going to be the most difficult here. So what you want to do is find a place where you can do this exercise, maybe here on the 9th fret, and play this. The 9th fret, 10th fret, 11th fret, 12th fret, and then release and come back. So notice I'm holding down each finger, but when I get to this finger, these fingers are still holding down. And so if that's easy, you just make it a little more difficult. The frets are wider over here on the 7th fret. Just do the same thing. If you can do that, then come down to the 5th fret. And of course the most difficult would be all the way here on the 1st fret. And then try doing it on other strings as well. You'll find it feels different. And when you get up here to the low E string, it's pretty much impossible. But if you're able to do it, that's very impressive. Please let me know in the comments. I would like to see that. And of course you could practice chords like a power chord or bar chord. If your fingers are way over here, just kind of push them along with the other hand, get them in place, kind of hold it there, and if they want to start coming back, just push them back there, and eventually you will find that they will stay in place.